Ready to go now. Digging in, Chipper Jones. Clips the corner, and away we go this afternoon. Swing and a miss, and 102 on the radar gun. On the ground, out to short. Jump throw, and he gets him. Nicely done. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Jordan Lawler. On the inside corner for a strike.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. That's hard hit on the line. Can't get there. Base hit. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at-bat. That can be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
Ground ball right side. Takes it to the bag. That's one. The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end the inning. Bottom of the first. Here is Yoan Moncada. Ripped on the ground to second. Tosses to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. And now Jason Dominguez. Check swing, called strike.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. And here this afternoon, two quickly away in the bottom of the first. Jeimer Candelario, the next to hit, takes ball one.
1-0.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. 2 outs, base is empty. Next offering is in for a strike. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Skubal back to work. Slap the other way, foul. That one down the line, and that's just foul. And ring him up, says Carl Dixon. That's a strikeout. And now the first baseman, Rafael Palmeiro. They say when Palmeiro measures 6 feet even, 28 years old. And he was born in Cuba. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0. This is J.J. Bleday. That one at triple digits.
0-1's the count.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
0-2.
1 out, base is empty, and a run in here at the top of the second. Swings and misses, struck him out. Here's the catcher, Mike Piazza. In for a strike, 0-1. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
0-2 is the count.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. back here at Coors Field. And now the DH, Brian Roberts. That one is back. Up against the wall and brings it in. So now it's Corey Seager. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base slugging too. First pitch misses.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Lede on the move. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. Keibert Ruiz will hit next. Here's a guy who is one of the best in the business. You're talking about looking for a hit somewhere, and this is a guy you go to. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Yeah, he's so fun to watch as a hitter. Bats from both sides of the plate, and he's so rare in that he really makes a lot of...
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. It one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Into second, and he's got a double. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. Yeah, that's fouled off.
You know, but one thing about being a great switch hitter, it's so tough to keep both of your swings sharp. I mean, sometimes it can feel like a long time in between at bats against a lefty or vice versa. You can work on both swings, but there's only so much a guy can do in the batting cage.
Man at second. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Runner at second, 2 down. Bottom half of inning number 2. And it remains 2-2. Got him swinging. On to the 3rd inning. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Starting to go after it. Now a look down to third. Didn't go. And a pitch. Slider right there.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult.
In the air, left field, down the line. And it stays fair. Throws to second, and that's a leadoff double.
Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with a pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
This is Bryson Stott. That one lifted to left. 1 down. Back to the top of the lineup, Chipper Jones, the next to hit. And a foul ball. 1 out and a runner at second. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Just missed.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
And that's smooth a swing. It's a strikeout. So 2 down now, and here is Jordan Lawler. Fought off foul. Man on second, 2 down. Runner takes off for third. Bunt attempt misses. Next pitch misses. Going to count 1-2.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
2 outs. Out to center. Trout settles under it and makes the grab. And that's the 3rd out. As we go to the last of the 3rd. And now batting, Mike Trout. And there's a foul ball. Swing and a foul out of play. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Little chopper rolls foul. Next offering upstairs.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
1 strike.
And now 2 balls and a strike. 1 out, bases empty. Fair ball.
There was nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, caught out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And Acuna able to make the grab. 2 down. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Jason Dominguez. Grounded out his first time up. Shohei on the go. Pitch is low. Caught in a rundown now. And they tag him out. Back here in Denver, on to the 4th. And now it's Bryce Harper to the plate. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. And they add a run. It's 2-0. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Late with the swing there.
Oh, you just got to delete it.
0-1.
You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Trout is there. Makes the catch, and there's 1 gone.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
That one ripped. And that is a foul ball. 1 out, bases empty, and a run in. Top half of inning number 4. 101 on the gun, swing and a miss.
0-2.
Swings and misses. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. And now the center fielder, J.J. Bleday. Swing and a miss, and 102 on the radar gun. In the air on the infield. Moncada hauls it in to end the inning. And we're back. Bottom of the 4th. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Jason Dominguez. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And it's out of here. Into the home bullpen for a homer. And they've got their first run. It's 2-1. Now here is Jeimer Candelario. And there's the strike. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Strike 2.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting
No
with
ball,
2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's
1
not
ball,
worried if he gets
2
to an
strikes.
0-2 count.
Next
That's
offering
ball
misses
2.
down and away.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That one hammered center field. Bleday makes the grab, 1 down. And now Ryan Roberts. Fly to center his first time. That's in there. 0-1.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps
Ball
this
1.
up.
Now 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And a swing and a miss.
Spin rate's outstanding
1
on that
ball,
high
2
fastball.
strikes.
Really tough to hit.
There you go.
Roberts checks his swing. Appeal down to third. No swing. 1 down, base is empty. Lawler throws to first in time. Seager stands in now. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1.
That one's sizzling on its way through to the outfield. And that keeps the inning alive.
He was all over that one. Pulled that one right in the direction of the shifted defense, but no one could make a play on it. I mean, that's his.
But he's back in time. That clips the zone. 1 ball, 1 strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
In the air, left side. Schwarber on the run. He makes the grab, and that is the inning. We go to the top of the 5th. Leading off, Mike Piazza. Skubal back to work. Ball 1 there.
Man. Nope, upstairs.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Swings here and drives one well left field. Way back, and you can forget it. He'll touch them all. And they add on. It's 3-1. Schwarber stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Just off the inside edge. Nobody on, nobody out. And we're at the top of the 5th. And 1-2.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him looking. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. So up next, Bryson Stott. Check swing called strike. Strike 1. On the ground, right side. And that one finds its way through. So now back to the top of the order.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Jones up to the plate for the 3rd time as he looks at 1 down low. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. The sliding play at short. The feed for 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there. Now the number 2 hitter, Jordan Lawler. Chipper on the move. Puts a bunt down. Candelario. Oh, a great flip. And he just beats him to the bag. What a... And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. That's in there. And that's strike 1. Albies measures 5 feet 8 inches, 26 years old, and he's a native of Curacao.
That's out.
The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. And that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And it's a leadoff double to start the bottom of the 5th. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Here's Trout. And that is out of play. The 0-1. Sliced hard but foul. Oh, 0-2 now. Battling here as he fouls it away. Albies leads off second with nobody out. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's 1 away. Ohtani swings through it for strike 1. Clips the corner, and the count is 0-2. Outside with a breaking ball. Carrying well. And that one finds the forest. It's out of here. And they tie it up. It's 3-3. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Here comes Yoan Moncada. That one is absolutely belted. And it one-hops the wall. Around first and hustling for second. And he'll make it safely. That's a double.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that.
And this one looks like trouble. Moncada headed for the plate. He scores and they have the lead. Not stopping. He's going for 3. And he's got an RBI triple.
Well, he gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. Absolutely smoked the baseball. It just jumped.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. The throw is still in time. So they get the out, but a run does score. And next is the designated hitter, Brian Roberts. Outside low. And that is ball 1.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
And another ball.
3. I got 3-0.
And it's fouled away. Schwarber right there to make the grab. And that's back here at Coors Field. Now it's the DH, Bryce Harper. Foul ball there.
Well, these players digging into their numbers have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. And that one up and in. Look out.
Straighten him up a little bit. With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. He jacks that one out to left. It's 5-4. At the plate, Rafael Palmeiro. That's out to center field. Trout under this one. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Here's the center fielder, J.J. Bleday. 0 for 2 in this one. Two down, nobody on. And that one fouled off. The 0-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Back here in Denver. And here's Corey Seager to hit. And there's a ball.
Ball 1, no strikes.
And it's through for a hit. And the leadoff man aboard. Keibert Ruiz digs in now. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. There's a swing and a drive. One hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
Back-to-back base hits. As soon as that one shot off his barrel, he was thinking extra bases. Really nice job of getting the bat out front, but not hooking around it or rolling over it. Just kept the swing on plane and smoked that thing into the gap.
Albies swings through it for strike 1. Swing and a miss as he was late.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Got him. Huge strikeout there. Now Trout gets a chance to hit. Golden opportunity right here. Pinch hitter coming on. James Wood. Chance to drive in 2 for him. 1 out. Runners at second and third. Breaking ball inside. Ball one. Seager at third. Ruiz over at second with one down. Swing and a miss as he was out
one ball,
front.
one strike.
That catches the top part of the zone, and that's
One
strike
ball,
two.
Two strikes.
And it's into the gap. One run across. Another scores. 2 runs in on the play, and they're up by 3. 1 out, runner at second. Ohtani getting ready to hit. Swinging a foul straight back. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Man at second. Started after it, appeal to third, and no swing, says Joe McDonald. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. 98 miles per hour on the gun. Yoan Moncada with a chance to hit. That one missed.
That's ball 2.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the bottom of the 6th. That one hammered. Way out of here. Moncada knows it. That's worth the price of admission. It's 9-4. Dominguez stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. This one smoked, could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. And it's a double, making him 3 for 4 on the day.
Such an impressive performance out of him in this one. His 3rd hit for extra bases. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That one's back there. Get out of town. It's their 2nd home run of the inning, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 11-4. So 2 down. Next is the DH, a switch hitter, Brian Roberts. On the ground to third. Fair ball.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. He smashed that ball the other way and kept it fair down the third baseline. Did an excellent job of just throwing the barrel at the ball, even though he was a little late on it.
And now the count is even.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
And that one lifted in the air center field. Lede drifts towards it. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. This game's a bit of a blowout, Singy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
Singy, one of the biggest ways the game has changed, bullpen arms. So many elite level bullpen arms.
Ball?
Yeah, and I'm glad I'm not playing anymore. I mean, it's just a nightmare. When that door swings open out of the bullpen, you know what's coming in is 95 and above with at least one nasty pitch.
Swing and a miss. That one at 101. The other component is you get less viewings of a specific pitcher. So your ability to go to school on one guy.
He's out.
You maybe get 2 looks at him and then he's gone.
Yeah, and I mean, these guys utilize the iPads and try to see previous footage of that pitcher, but it's just not the same as having an actual look.
Schwarber, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And they'll do it again. And Schwarber strikes out. Here's the second baseman, Bryson Stott, 1 for 2. And that one wrapped foul. 2 outs. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Reaches over the wall, and he's got it. And we're back. And here's the catcher, Keibert Ruiz. swings and blasts one deep to left center. And that one hops the wall. Now he'll turn for second. Check that. He'll stop at first with a single after putting on the brakes.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Counts 1-0.
Albies stands in now, looks at that one inside. Part of what makes Hader's fastball so unique is that he gets carry on the fastball up in the zone. And yet, Lawler, 1 at second, and that's 2.
Well, almost any time you roll over and send a 2-ball to short at this level, you can pretty much count on a double play. Middle infielders are just so reliable, and they work on these plays all the time, so it almost becomes like second nature.
Wood now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Schwarber on the run. Can't make the catch as it falls into the gap. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. And this is going to be a 2-out triple.
Putting some good swings on the ball. That's his second extra base hit in this one. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
There's the swing and a miss.
0-2 is the count.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 2 outs and a runner at third. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. All set for the start of the inning. And now, Chipper Jones.
What makes him special is a lot of pitchers lose movement in their stuff the deeper they go into a game, but he's just different. We see plenty of break in his pitches, even when he's running a little low in the tank.
Next offering upstairs. They say you win.
2-2 the count.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. So he cracks double digits with his 10th strikeout. Now it's going to be Jordan Lawler. That one at triple digits.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. And it's 0-2.
2 strikes.
That one out to right. Ohtani. And puts the squeeze on that one. That's out number 2. Bryce Harper up now. I think one of my favorite moments from his 2024 season was his soccer-style celebration after he hit a home run in London.
Is that when we went with the knee slide?
Exactly, and really into it, too. Handles, throws to first, and that will end the inning. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Here's the third baseman, Yoan Moncada. Tap foul at the plate. Hader goes 6 feet 3 inches. He features a 2-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. So a man at first. Now the left fielder, Jason Dominguez.
Not sure if he was expected for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And here's the first baseman, Jeimer Candelario. On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul. Next offering is in for a strike. Moncada runs. Cold strike 3. Throw safe. Piazza too late with that one. And now the DH, Ryan Roberts. First pitch swinging.
Well, strike 1 is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
That one finds the zone, and the count is 0-2. In the dirt, blocked. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Man on second, 2 down. That is the inning. New inning getting started, and now it's going to be Ronald Acuna Jr. And first offering is fouled off. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. Foul tip, but he hangs on for strike 3. Rafael Palmeiro will hit next. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, makes the grab for the second out. So it's their last chance in this one. And now the center fielder, J.J. Bleday. 0 for 3 in this one. That one the other way, and that'll do it.
Well, what a gutsy performance. He
Ready to go. Now a chance for Yoan Moncada. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Yelich running hard. But it's the center fielder who gets there. And there's one down. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Jason Dominguez. Up the middle. Sneaks through, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach, paying off.
The count.
Next offering is fouled back. Piazza snags it for the second out. So now it's the four-hole hitter, Brian Roberts. Nobody on his team has a better batting average than he does, Siggy. Yelich going back. That's not coming back. And it gives them the lead in the first. It's 2-0. 2 outs, nobody on. Now it's Corey Seager. He swings and fouls one off. 2 down, nobody on. Liner, and this could be trouble. Around first, digging for 2. The throw in.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. These days, when you see a ball come off the bat like that, I mean, the first thing you want to know as a spectator, what was the exit velocity? 109 in this case. I mean,
oh, now this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. Lead runner puts the brakes on, so now it's runners at first and third.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Makes the grab, and that is that. back here in Milwaukee. And on the hill, Dustin May.
He really relies on working down in the zone with that heavy sinker he's got. You know, it's not as popular to throw that pitch today as it used to be because, you know, guys are looking to hit balls down in the zone, get them up in the air. It's very important for him when facing same-side hitters to be able to get it in, especially early in the count, and to opposite guys be able to throw it at that front hip and run it over the inside corner.
In the air, center field. Trout is there. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Here comes Christian Yelich. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal your bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone? Pop foul out of play off to the right.
He's like Mike Trout. You figure whatever you put in his hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball, he can do it and get it done. And a rare talent, so much fun to watch.
Albies over to first in time. Yelich out on the play. Yeah, that's fouled off. That one finds the corner. That's strike two.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Goes down looking. Here's Mike Trout. Brown back to work. And first offering is fouled off. That's a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Absolutely smoked that baseball. What a swing. Sent it out way faster than it came in, of course. 113 off the bat, and no matter where you hit it at that speed, it's tough to make a play on.
Trout gets his lead at first with nobody out. Got him swinging. Couldn't catch up to the heater. So the lineup flips over. Here is Moncada. Swing and a high fly ball right field. And there are two outs. Next to hit, Jason Dominguez. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
And that one in the air center field. Robert moves under it. Brings it in. And that'll do it. Anthony Santander at the plate. And he's currently the team leader in batting average, Chris. Right through there for a strike. Santander, the switch hitting DH, batting in the cleanup spot. And he was a second-round pick back in 2016. Ohtani makes the catch. And a quick out, number 1. Next is switch hitting first baseman Lance Berkman. Foul ball. One down, base is empty. And a foul ball. May delivers. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 gone now. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Chipper Jones. Rips one to right. And foul ball.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Hit in the air, left field. Dominguez corrals it. And that is that. Now batting Jeimer Candelario. Popped out and foul ground first time through. And a foul ball. Next pitch is outside. Gets the outside corner with that one. fouled off, and they'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Up with it, fires to first. Gets him. One away on a drop, third strike. Brian Roberts now at the plate.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Fastball is outside. Fouled off left side.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
One out, base is empty. Swing and a ball drilled center field. Robert under it. 2 down. Here comes Corey Seager. Doubled his first time up. Swings through that.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Hard hit left side. Slings it across, and Seager is set down. And that is the inning. James Wood digs in now. Towards first. He steps on the bag. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. And now the catcher comes up to him. Mike Piazza. That one fouled off.
One of the greatest catchers in baseball is at the plate right now, Boog. As the 1993 Rookie of the Year, he hit 35 home runs with a .318 batting average with the Dodgers.
The throw into second, and he's got a double.
Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Luis Robert Jr. now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there.
You know, Boog, every team has a hitters meeting pregame, but this lineup seems way too anxious aggressive. You wonder what they talked about.
Swing and a miss at 100. No chance. Here's Carlos Correa. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Center field. Trout is there. Drops into the glove, and that'll do it. And now it's Keibert Ruiz. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Outside with a breaking ball. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Lays out and makes the play. And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. And a fastball misses outside for a ball. And that's ball 1. Check swing on a 1-0. Appeal to third. No swing. Gary Simmons with the call. The pitch. On the outside corner. Now 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike. Ball. That's inside.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
That's a walk.
Ball.
Went with the cutter again, but couldn't find the zone. Man at first. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. And he's already singled in this. Now a move being made for a pinch hitter. James Wood, runner on first with 1 down for him. Fought off foul. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's 2 down. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Struck out swinging his first time. Check swing. He went too far and it's a strike.
0-1.
Next pitch is outside. And there's a ball.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
That's off the inside corner. And the count is 3-1. So now 2 on
ball 4.
and 2 outs. So the batting order turns over. And now Yoan Moncada hit in the air left field. Wood pulls that one down, and that is that. And now it'll be Christian Yelich rolled out to second in his first at bat. And that is out of play.
You know, this group of hitters definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today. Still able to come through behind in the count right there. High fastball, even a little above the zone, but such a good job of staying tall on the backside, getting that barrel there to meet it just in time. I tell you what, it's not easy to do.
Well struck, deep right field, way back and out of here. A two-run blast, and we are all tied up. It's 2-2. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Anthony Santander. Swing and a line drive ripped out into left center field. That'll touch down for a hit. So digging in, Lance Berkman.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Off the mark there, and it's 1-0. And that one fouled off. In the dirt, and the runner holds. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. On the ground at first.
Foul
Down
ball.
the line, and it's foul. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. May fires. Ground ball right side, could be 2. There's 1 out over to first.
He's in there.
Chipper Jones, the next to hit. Fly to left his first time. Swing and a foul out of play. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Wood puts it away for the out, and there's 2 away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Foul ball there. 2 outs. Yeah, that's fouled off. Just misses with that one.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat.
And he's got it in right field for the 3rd out. So that. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Jason Dominguez. Swing and a ground ball towards first, but foul.
Well, these guys doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
And now the first baseman, Jeimer Candelario. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Wood sizes this one up, and he makes the catch. And there's 2 away. Next is the designated hitter, Brian Roberts. He's already homered here in this one. And that one fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Right side. Albies sends it to first. 3rd out. And now here is Mike Piazza. May back to work. And that one fouled off.
Well, these players, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Now he breaks his bat. Piazza out the play.
Good late life on that inside fastball. Ran in on the hands and got that weak contact. Little slow grounder to get the out.
Robert, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one.
0-1's the count.
This to center field. That one gets down for a hit. And now the lineup turns over with one away. And here comes Carlos Correa. That one is absolutely belted. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. And 2 on now as they try to rally here.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Off the bat, that one registered at 105 miles per hour, man. That is smoking, and these days you hear it all the time, but the numbers just don't lie. If you can drive a ball like that, more often than not, you're picking up a knock.
Robert, the runner at third. Correa at second with one away.
That ball's foul.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. May comes set. Line drive, caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
0-1.
2 outs, 2 in scoring position. Last half of inning number 5. Foul ball, still 0-2.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of
Played the plate, and he's out. And that is how the inning comes to an end. Here's Corey Seager. Infielder shifted to the right, shortstop just to the left of second. That one ripped. Robert hustling after it. Hauls it in, 1 away. And here is Keibert Ruiz. To the right side. The tag, and he's out.
You're out.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off. Two out, space is empty. To the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Now it's the DH, Anthony Santander, 1 for 2. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
You can expect this hitter to be looking for something on a tee. He can get up in the air and untie this ball game.
Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Gets a piece and stays alive. Good job to fight that one off.
A healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. On to first, got him. 1 away on the strikeout. And here's the first baseman, Lance Berkman.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that jump.
Swung on, belted. This one could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. And he's into second base with one away as the go-ahead run.
Wastes no time there. Textbook bat control right there. Got a pitch on the outside, saw it deep into the zone, and just barreled it up, went the other way for the knock.
And fouled off. Man at second. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Squeezes it. Runner tags at second. And he moves up to third. Now 2 away. So up next, James Wood. 0 for 2 in this one. Fought off foul. With the go-ahead run at third here in the bottom of the 6th. Now it gets away from Ruiz. And save! A close play at the plate, and that scores a run on the wild pitch. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Well, 1-run game. The batter now, James Wood. Hit hard on the ground to short. Correa over to first. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. Here's Shohei Ohtani.
It's such a great feeling when a team can rely on their shortstop to make a play like that. It builds up confidence for everyone on his team. It might even inspire a few more web gyms before the game is over.
And there are 2 down. Here is Yoan Moncada. 0 for 3 with 3 flyouts. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Robert ranging into the alley. Nabs it. And that's the 3rd out. Mike Piazza getting ready to hit. Lots of pop at the plate. Outfield playing back almost on the warning track. Here's a swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Luis Robert now makes the catch for the out. And there's 1 down. Now Correa up to hit. 1 for 3. Out towards right center field. Ohtani on the move. Out number 2. Now it's Christian Yelich. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. Piazza off of first with 2 away. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Here's the left fielder, Jason Dominguez. Brown back to work. High fly ball out to center field. Robert on the move. And there's 1 down.
Well, you got to give him credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky, but he's found a way to settle in and turn this into a pretty good start. Kind of shows you a lot about his mental makeup as a pitcher.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove.
Got him right
Here's
there.
the tag, and he's out. And here is Ryan Roberts.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Holding on to a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. A little out front there as he swings through it.
0-2 is the count.
This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. Another homer. He's done it again. His 2nd homer of the game, and we're level. It's 3-3. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. And now the shortstop, Corey Seager.
Ball, that's out.
Just missed. That one is hammered right field. Yelich moving back for it. Grabs it right up against the wall. 3-4-5 due up for the home team. Ozzie Albies now at the plate. Eric Gagne gets handed the rock out of the pen. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1's the count.
Comes up empty.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled. Gets to it, on to
He's
first.
out.
In time to get him. 1 away in the strikeout. And now the DH, Anthony Santander. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
0-1.
Swings through that one, out in front that time.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Next is switch hitting first baseman Lance Berkman. In the dirt,
Ball 1, no
ball
strike.
1. 2 down, nobody on. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. And that is cut on and missed. And 1-1. Swing and a miss, splitter in the dirt. Throw to first, got him.
Out.
Inning over on the strikeout. Here's the catcher, Keibert Ruiz. Cut on and lifted in the air. Yelich should have it. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Ozzie Albies. And that's outside.
He's got a rare skill set out there on the mound. Even when he's low on energy, his stuff still has bite to it. You just don't see it flattening out just because he's tired. He's still delivering good action.
Swing and a miss. 1-2. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the top of the 9th. Next pitch is outside. And that one popped in the air, left field. Wood. And there's 2 down. So 2 down now, and here is James Wood. First
Off the
pitch,
plate,
and
ball
he
1.
just misses. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that's
Ball 2.
downstairs. Now 2 balls and a
2-1.
strike. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Well, he hasn't gotten the result yet, but it's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this guy.
And that'll fall for a base hit. And the go-ahead run is on base.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes. Right there. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it, just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock.
Ohtani in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Next offering is in for a strike.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shown.
Runner on the move. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Swing and a ball driven out to center. That one carrying. And it is gone. He hammers one out to center. It's 5-3.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Yoan Moncada with a chance to hit. in there for strike one. Ball one there.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Just missed.
3 balls, 1 strike.
That one finds the zone. Full count now.
I got 3 and 2.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Ripped to short. Correa over to first.
Out.
And the inning is over. Now the third baseman, Chipper Jones. 0 for 3 in this one. Missed with a changeup. And that is ball one. Hit hard on the ground to the right side. And that's just foul. The 1-1 is fouled off. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Beats him for the first out, and that completes the strikeout. He's 2 outs away. And the batter now, James Wood. First pitch misses. They say you win.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Dominguez makes the grab on the run. So they're down to their final out. And here's the catcher, Mike Piazza.
No, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Gagne is just 1 strike away. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game.
And now, Elly De La Cruz. That one finds the corner, and this one is off and running. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball one.
Hey!
The shortstop takes the ball.
2-2 the count.
Fights it off. He'll see another. And it remains 2-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
In the air, out towards right center. Ohtani on the move to the gap. Hauls it in for the out. Now it's the second baseman, Brian Roberts. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. And ball one.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
One out, base is empty. The next pitch misses. 3-1. Smoked on the ground a second. Throw to first in time. 2 down, base is empty. Bo Bichette up to the dish. First pitch just misses. Swing and a miss at a slider.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And the right-hander deals. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Trout is there. Makes the catch, inning over. Back here with my pal Singy. And today's starting pitcher, Tarik Skubal.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
We go to the bottom of the first. Here's the third baseman, Yoan Moncada. The wind and the pitch. And that
Ball
one missing low. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. A little bit low.
Ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Out to short, De La Cruz. Sends it across to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Now the number 2 hitter, Jason Dominguez. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1's the count.
And it looks like he wants to go through the signs again.
Bats upstairs.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
That one at triple digits.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
One down, base is empty. That one in the dirt, and the count's even at 2. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
L7 win.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the first baseman, Jeimer Candelario. Strike on the inside corner.
0-1.
In the
1
dirt,
ball, 1 strike.
and the count is 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
1 ball.
This guy's got such
2
a good
strikes.
sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Swings through it for the K. Slow to get out of the box, and he's tagged for the out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Second inning set to go. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Pearson back to work.
I love the fact that we've
that's
seen
inside.
both Vladimir Guerrero and Vladdy Jr. win the home run derby. They're the first father-son duo to ever win it. Vladdy back
Nope,
in
that's
2007 and Vladdy Jr. in 2023. Even though his dad didn't give him any advice for the event other than to go out there and hit home runs.
Next offering is in for a strike.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Couldn't catch up to the heater. And now up to the plate, Yasmani Grandal. And the
That's a
first
ball.
pitch misses for ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Right through there for a strike.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping.
Swing, and that one's hammered. Deep drive, way back there. Bye-bye.
This kid is an L7 win.
So he blasts one out the other way, and just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0. 1 out, base is empty. And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Just
Ball
off the
in.
inside edge.
That's a good miss off the inside part of the plate. You'd much rather miss there than out over the
Ball,
plate
that pitch
where
is
this
out.
guy can do some real damage.
1 down, base is empty. Late on that fastball.
Instead of letting the hitter get
2
his
balls,
arms
2
extended,
strikes.
tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. Anthony Santander at the plate. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1.
Santander handling the duties at first, hitting 7th in today's
2.
lineup, and he was born in Venezuela. That's off
0-1.
the mark, and it's 1-2. Check
2-2
swing,
count.
no appeal. 2 outs, base is empty. Missed
We got full
inside
count.
with the curve.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Trout makes the grab, and that's the inning. Back here at Coors Field. Now it's the DH, Ryan Roberts. And he swings over the top there.
0-1's the count.
Next
Too
offering
high.
upstairs. That's down and in.
2 balls, 1 strike. Ball 3. 3 balls, 1 strike.
And that one pulled foul. Fans
This
another,
kid is
and that's
an
3 straight
L7 win.
strikeouts. So now it's Corey Seager.
So close to possible extra bases right there. Just couldn't keep it fair down the line.
Oh, 1 now. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And that's
Ball
too
1.
high.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like
2
this.
balls,
That's
2
a nice
strikes.
miss right there.
The 2-2. Make it 4
This kid is an
strikeouts in a row.
L7
Just
win.
cruising along. Keibert Ruiz will hit next. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a slow roller. Tosses across to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Back here in Denver, on to the 3rd inning. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. Fernando Tatis Jr. signed by the White Sox 2015 for $700,000 and then eventually moved in the James Shields trade in June of 2016. Now a fly ball to right center. Ohtani hauls it in for the out, and there's 1 down. So digging in, Ricky Henderson. Swung on, popped up on the infield. Candelario under it. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Back to the top of the lineup, and the batter will be the shortstop, Elly De La Cruz. Flied to right his first time. Just
Inside,
missed.
ball 1.
That one at triple digits. Next offering is in for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
And a ground ball to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. And downstairs.
Ball 1, no strikes.
base to first.
He's out.
One gone, bottom of the third inning. And now batting, Mike Trout. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful.
And I would say that most great defensive outfielders, it's kind of natural. There is some work that you can do to it to improve your game, but ultimately you either have it or you don't.
That one missed.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City.
Now this one is hammered way back there. On its way and gone. And we are tied. And we're all square. It's 1-1. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid. And that one hit 97 on the gun. Remember Mark Kotsay was a real good defensive outfielder. Good instincts, not great speed. And that skips into dirt.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. In the air, right field. Tatis hauls it in, 2 away. So the lineup flips over. Here comes Yoan Moncada. First pitch doesn't find the zone. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here in the last half of the third. Next offering is down low.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
Check swing, called strike. Up and in, and the count is 3-1. And that's ball 4.
Take your base.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line.
Moncada runs. This one in the dirt. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. And there's no throw. He's in there at second with a stolen base. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Moncada at second with 2 down. Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. That's in for a strike. Down at third. And that ends the inning. Start of the fourth. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Brian Roberts. First pitch, and he just misses.
You know, this group of hitters showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Did not go. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Bichette in the box now. Takes strike 1.
1-1.
In the dirt, but kept close. To second, but way too late. Safe there. Roberts into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility. Misses outside, and a count 2-1.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
2-2.
No outs. Runner on second. That one missing inside.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And ball four, two aboard.
Now a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Vladdy
Inside
up
ball.
to bat next. Lays off for a ball. Out to center. He's got it. Runner tags at second. He makes it to third. Good base running to move up with only one out.
Yeah,
Puts
you're
the
out.
tag on him, and it's a double play. Save! In comes the run from second. It's 2-1. Yasmani Grandal up to hit. He's already homered here in this one. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. And it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Well, he thought about two, but he's back to first safely.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously.
Swing, and that one's hammered. Deep drive. Way back there.
This kid is an L7 wing.
A gigantic blast. It's 4-1. And here's the first baseman, Anthony Santander. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. First pitch misses.
Inside.
2 gone, bases empty, but 3 runs across. Top half of inning number 4. That clips the inside corner for a strike. Popped up. Moncada makes the play, and it's out number 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Jason Dominguez. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well,
Ball
these
one, no
guys
strikes.
just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact
that's
on
high.
pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
He swings and fouls one off.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond,
balls,
and they
2
just
strikes.
keep eating right out of your hand.
Dominguez tries to
This
hold
kid
up,
is an
appeal to first.
L7
Yes,
wing.
he did. That's a swing according to Eric Summerskill. So up next, Jamer Candelario. 0 for 1 so far. Swings through that one.
This guy's sink has so much
0-1's
drop
the
in it.
count.
It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
That one off the mark. 1-1. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Check swing, and he went. Now he's in a 1-2
1 ball,
hole.
2 strikes.
And
That's
that
a ball.
just misses.
2-2 the count.
Strike
This
3, and
kid is
that's
an
2 in a row.
L7 wing.
And next is the designated hitter, Brian Roberts. Struck out swinging his first time. And it's fouled away. Popped foul out of play off to the right. Grandal down to first with
Got
it.
him.
That completes the strikeout, inning over. back here at Coors Field. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. Pearson back to work. That one's upstairs, ball one. And a swing and a miss there.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Right through there for a strike.
2 strikes.
Hit on the ground to the right side.
That's foul.
And it goes just foul. That one just misses.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Swing, and that one's hammered. Deep drive. Way back there. Bye-bye.
This kid is an L7 wing.
A soaring shot to center. And they tack one on the board. It's 5-1.
Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
Ricky Henderson digs in now. First time up was a pop out. Line drive. That's a base hit into right field. And that turns the lineup over.
Everything came together for him. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible.
Ricky on the move. Launches high.
This kid is an L7
That's a
wing.
stolen base. One on, nobody out, a run in, and we're at the top of the fifth. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, these players doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way.
Runner goes again. There's a ball.
By not chasing
The throw. Tag. And he's out.
Hey, 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
A rope into right, and that's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
all over that one right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Next to hit, Ryan Roberts in the dirt. Man at first, one away. Ellie on the move. Pitching for a strike. Got him. And they get Ellie trying to steal. That's just misses. And it's 2-1.
2-1.
That's down and in. A slider missed. Swing and a miss, and it's a full count now.
We got a full count. 3-2.
That's towards center. Trout settles under it. Brings it in. And that is back here in Denver. Seager stands in now. Seager measures 6 feet 4 inches. 30 years old now. A former first-round pick back in 2012. That clips the corner.
You know, this group of hitters, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
L7
Strikeout number 8. Digging in. Keibert Ruiz. Grounded out his first time. They say it went.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
To the right side, and that chance handled. That takes care of Grandal. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Albies at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one.
0-1's the count.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Ball 1.
Just missed.
that's off the
Inside,
plate.
just
Ball 2.
missed. Two balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Next
3-2.
offering upstairs. Lifted in the air, right center field. Tatis under it. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Now at the plate, Bo Bichette. Off the mark there. 1-0. On the corner for a strike.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Fly ball down the line. Makes the grab, 1 away. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely. Try to hit the ball out of the park. Do what he loves to do.
Check swing called strike. That's strike 1. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. That swing so reminiscent of his dad. Lots of pop. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th.
What do you
Started
got?
after the 1-2 pitch. Appeal to first. No swing. Eric Summerskill with the call. Good eye in that spot. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's back there. Caught just shy of the wall. 2 down, base is empty. Yasmani Grandal getting ready to hit. First
Off the
pitch
plate,
doesn't
ball
find
1.
the zone.
Ball. That's inside.
Just off the inside edge. This one high in the air to left center. Dominguez moving under it. He's got it. And that is out number 3. Bottom of the 6th. Here's Trout. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
Poots
He's
it.
safe.
So, man aboard. Here's Shohei Ohtani. He's 0 for 1. outside. And that's ball one. Hits for average power, the ability to field, the arm, and then the speed. Really impressive. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
2 strikes.
He goes down looking.
This kid is an L7 wing.
So the batting order turns over. Now here is Yoan Moncada. That's too low.
That's down.
Ball one.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
In the air, right field. Tatis really on his horse for it. Reaches for it, but it's foul. Swing and a miss, and Skubal gets the strikeout. And now Jason Dominguez, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Trout off of first with 2 away. Foul ball. To first, and he breaks for second. Now they've got him in a rundown. Puts the tag on him, and that's the inning. We go to the top of the 7th, and now the center fielder, George Springer. Nasty pitch right there. That's strike one.
0-1's the count.
Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. And there's a ball. Springer swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And one gone. And now the first baseman, Anthony Santander. 0 for 2 in this one. There's the strike. And a foul ball. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Swing and a high fly ball. Well struck. This one's got a chance. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. He's already homered in this game. Just missed. Wow, nice play. Gathers and throws, and very nicely done for the out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the left fielder, Jason Dominguez. Well struck left field. And Ricky Henderson the grab. Stepping in, Jeimer Candelario. Out to short, De La Cruz. Over to first.
He's out.
2 up, 2 down.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Brian Roberts now at the plate. First pitch, and he just misses.
Great take
Counts
right there.
1-0.
Showed some really good discipline. Breaking ball coming in, you see it well, but don't trust that it's going to hang on for a strike. Nice job.
That pitch gets the corner. And the count even at 1.
Ball, that's upstairs.
And strike 2. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. And now it's filled
2
up.
strikes.
And that one hammered. That's back. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. A massive home run. And they close the gap. It's 5-2. And here's Corey Seager to hit. Tap foul at the plate. Swings through that one for strike 2.
0-2 is the count. Ball.
Just misses the mark outside the zone. Stays alive. That one drifts inside. Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
Hanging in there pretty good against the lefty.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. 2 down, nobody on. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Three and two. The pitch is outside, and ball 4. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk. 2 outs, runner at first. Yasmani Grandal will hit next. Started after it, appeal to first. And yes, he offered at it. Next offering is in for a strike. Seager leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Two outs. And ball 1.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
And that's downstairs and outside.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And we're back. Here's the left fielder, Rickey Henderson. He's one of those Dave McCarty, Mark Carrion, Rickey Henderson
Inside,
types. Throw left, bat right.
You make a note of those guys because it's just different. It's like, man, you're left-handed, but you hit right-handed.
Knee high, that's in for a strike. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Went back to the cutter, and it was worthwhile. Stepping in is the switch-hitting shortstop, Elly De La Cruz. The shortstop takes the ball. Treinen, a 6'5" righty, 225 pounds, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2011. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
2 strikes.
Now this one's crushed down the line. Hooking, foul ball.
No, that's foul.
On the ground right side. And foul ball. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. That K is his 3rd of the game. Here's the second baseman, Brian Roberts. Just missed. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Ohtani makes the play, and that is that. Back here at Coors Field. Now, Ozzie Albies.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here on your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
That catches the zone for a strike. It's 0-1. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And it's caught for the out. Here's Mike Trout. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
And a strike in there. Inside.
Nope. Inside.
Ball 2. To third, Guerrero. Fires across the diamond, and they got him. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the right fielder, Shohei Ohtani. And that's in for a strike. 0-1. And that gets the inside corner for a strike. Now a step off the rubber to reset. And the pitch is outside. Ball 1.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
The next offering misses. It's 2-2.
3-2.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Two down, nobody on. And down on strikes. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. All set to start the ninth in this one. Now here is Bo Bichette. Treinen back to work. Edge of the zone for a strike. 0-1.
Felt impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, then you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
Ohtani makes the grab. 1 away. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. the next to hit. There's a strike. Just missed. Base is empty, 1 away here at the top of the ninth. That one catches the zone, and the count 1-2. Just misses with that one.
That's a great take. Tried to get him to chase just outside the zone, but he wouldn't offer.
Count's full.
And that one is downstairs. And now 3-2. There's a swing and a drive. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Grandal in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Ball inside.
That's in there. Now 1-2.
Throwing the ball well, and they need this scoreless inning in relief right here. Been doing a good job keeping him in striking distance.
Tosses to first, and that is that. So bottom of the ninth, and now Yoan Moncada. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1.
Next pitch way upstairs. Swing and a miss. 98 on the gun.
1 ball.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
Next one misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Next offering misses down and away. Left field, way back there. That's back. And it hits the fence. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall. But
oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. Into the second deck it goes. It's 5-4. Jeimer Candelario getting ready to hit. And that drops in for a strike.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Ball 1 there. And that misses. 2-1.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
And misses inside.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Looking to get the tying run on base.
This kid
Swings
is
through
an
it, and that's a
L7 weed.
strikeout. Next is the DH, a switch hitter, Ryan Roberts. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases.
What do you
Checks his
got?
swing, now an appeal to third. No, he held up. Next offering is in for a strike.
1-1.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
No, that at bat had a lot riding on it. Certainly a pivotal swing of the bat in this ball game. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Now a chance for Corey Seager. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the ninth. The shortstop takes the ball.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
That's in. Ball 2.
That one in for a strike, 2-2.
With 2 strikes, may see
2-2
some
count.
movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And just misses with that one. Runner takes off. He's under it. Drops into the glove. And there's 2 down. So it's their last chance in this one. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Yasmani Grandal. So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. James Wood.
And this is a big at bat coming, Boog. Definitely a little added pressure on him here.
And that's
That's
off
out.
the outside edge. Ball 1.
Big situation right here. You got some speed over there at first base. He represents the tying run.
Ball,
Question
that's
is,
out.
do you send him and get him in the scoring position, or do you let that batter swing and maybe put you ahead?
Ball 3.
He walked
ball
him.
4.
And that will keep things going.
Pretty much the last thing you want from your bullpen arms are free passes, especially in spots like this. Make the team earn their way on.
Albies in the box now. Take strike 1. Just
Ball 1.
missed. That's off the
that's
inside corner. And that's ball 2.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
2 outs. Both the tying and winning runs are on. In the dirt. And an excellent job keeping it right there. Ball 4, he walked him. And that keeps things going.
Walks out of the bullpen can absolutely kill your momentum. Very quickly, they're in some hot water trying to protect this lead.
So now a pinch hitter, Chipper Jones. Pressure spot for him. Bases loaded and 2 gone. There's a strike. Base hit, 1 run in already. Runner holds up at third, base is still loaded. 2 away as 1 comes across.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
Very big at bat coming up as Shohei Ohtani steps into the box. Yeah, don't need much damage here, just a base hit. Likely will score 2. Making a move at first, on to pinch run, Pete Crow Armstrong. Just
outside,
missed.
that's a ball.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. That's the 3rd out, and we're headed to extras. Back here in Denver, here's George Springer to start it off.
Well, it's kind of deflating. You blow that lead in the bottom of the 9th. So here's a new opportunity. Hit the reset button, try to get some more runs, and then close it out in the bottom half of this one.
So the closer summoned from the bullpen. Mason Miller.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
That clips the corner. That one ripped, but foul. Man at second. And that's a fair ball. They're waving Grandal home. Now he stops, and he's able to get back into third.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
That one finds the zone, and the count 1-1.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Line drive, and he's out trying to get back to first. Double play. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now it's the right fielder, Fernando Tatis Jr. Climb the ladder with that fastball. Strike 1. And downstairs.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And a count 1-2. And that one is lifted in the air. Crow Armstrong should have it. Makes the grab. And that's the 3rd out. On to the bottom of the 10th. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Yoan Moncada. And that one is inside ball 1. This guy's got good power with 1 swing. He can win it for him. That one misses. Ball 3.
3 balls, 1 strike. 2.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Dominguez,
that's
the
just
next
out.
to hit, takes outside. Winning run stands at second. That misses.
2 balls,
And
no
that's
strikes.
ball 2. There's the strike, 95 of that one. And
That's
that
ball 3.
misses. And now 3-1. Check swing, called strike.
The count is full.
On the inside
This kid
corner
is
for
an
called strike
L7
3.
wing.
So digging in, Jeimer Candelario. 0 for 4 with 3 strikeouts, and he's grounded out. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. Two on, 1 out. Swing and a miss as he was out
No
front
balls,
that
2
time.
strikes.
Foul ball, it stays 0-2. That one
Ball.
missed.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss 3.
This
Struck
kid
him
is an
out
L7 wing.
So now here's the DH, Ryan Roberts. That's a base hit. Runner around third. Throw not in time, and they walk it off.
So exciting to see a team walk it off. Not so much fun if you're on the other side, but what a great way to win. This team is celebrating, and this win is well deserved.
Six-5 the final here today. A 1-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB.